Shift gears with another top-ranked fighter, the middleweight champion Janibek. He will be fighting in his home country of Kazakhstan the same night. He's taking on, and I need to say this person's name. I can't even say the guy's name. I really can't. I could try. It's in the description. You can look it up, but I can't say his name. Pete, what do you think of Janibek's career? It's obvious he has talent. He had an outlier performance against Denzel Bentley where it wasn't his best stuff.
Right.
But for some reason, just winning and making title defenses, he's not captivating a lot of fight fans. What do you think's missing?
I mean, it's tough, I think, for the Eastern European or the European fighters to come over here and grab the audience. I think grabbing the audience in boxing is difficult now, period, for almost anybody. Because of the antics and the nonsense that seems like it's driving our sport. And then you have these guys who come from the Eastern blocks who are very serious, very focused, meat and potatoes if that fits, and they're not really interested in engaging and doing silliness and doing trash talk. And unfortunately, that's become a big driving part of the sport. I mean, you see these guys singing and dancing on stage and wearing outfits, and Tiafimo's taken to another level, wearing the Prince and the Revolution makeup. So, I mean, where do we go?
Yeah, I also think that he's a victim of a really bad era of the middleweight division. We
Right.
come off of Canelo Alvarez and Gennady Golovkin, who are two compelling figures. Janibek really doesn't have a contemporary in the division. There are title holders like Carlos Adames. Hamzat Shiraz looked like he might make that leap, but then in the Adames fight, I think everyone agree he didn't really have the performance we expected him to have. Janibek sits alone as probably viewed as the best champion, but he doesn't have an adversary that seems compelling to make us want to see that fight. And I think that's part of what's hurting his career is there's not a matchup that we as fans are really, really excited to see him in.
You're right. And I don't want to take away from Janibek's greatness either, because he does his job in the fights. I feel like he does. But again, I'm a purist, I'm biased. I don't need to have fireworks to enjoy a fight. I I guess I'm old school. I like the technical stuff. I like guys who just do a really good job in all facets of the game.
So my friend Shutterworth compares Janibek to Victor Postal, and I think that's a very fair comparison. It's he's got a lot of the elements of Postal when you look at him,
Yeah.
and a Postal wasn't, he didn't get the praise that he probably should have gotten. A lot of people talk down on Postal, but he was a very solid and serviceable world champion that really never got that love. Do you think part of it also is Janibek can like bomb some guys out, but when he gets to those high level guys so far, it becomes a chess match and he likes to be more methodical than maybe someone that's like a highlight reel guy. And coming from Kazakhstan after Triple G, who's one of the best punchers of the last 40 years, maybe you just can't kind of break out of that shadow.
And I think you're correct. I don't think that he has that, but I think he's, like I said, he does his job. Is he a I mean, it's hard when you compare somebody to a Triple G. And we're so aren't we so quick to forget how great some of these guys were? We kind of, a matter of fact, Victor Poso had a great career. It seemed like he got more famous when he started to become the B-side guy. You know what I mean? It was almost like the name that you wanted to have the young guys beat. And I was sad to see that, because I was I'm a fan of his.
Well, he stopped Lucas Matisse, and at the time that was a massive win.